Welcome to my world, bitch.
Oh,
EA
it
Sports.
said
It's in
select
the
a
game.
rating. This shit very bad. Very horrible. Very bad. I'm selling this account.
Swear.
Do you think this John Wick account would be worth something? Do you think having John Wick was worth?
You're asking the wrong people, bro. Bro, you're asking the wrong people, bro. I don't know.
Stop it. Stop.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Back.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And able to get this out to the 25. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And incomplete to open things up.
Do it.
That
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second down. Here's Purdy to throw. He'll get this out.
Yo, what is that reaction time? What the
He's
fuck?
going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
There's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. I give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. The first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
His throw caught at about the 5. And the Niners are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them with no run.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas
Wait, there was a
City.
second assassination on bro.
He clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
Wait, am I stupid?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more.
Wait, who
when
sneezed?
they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Yo, by the way, I have a question for you.
And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Was that another fucking Trump assassination?
Yeah.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on.
I can't with America, bro. I can't, bro.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, what happened? How did they
He's
try
only
it?
going to make it to the 13-yard.
He's leaving, bro. He's leaving, bro. He's leaving, bro. A friendly quit. What the fuck is a friendly quit, bro? Hell no. As soon as we got the second quarter, bro, then he fucking pauses the game. What is it? I'm not even that good, bro. I'm leading by 1 point.
What are you playing?
Madden.
Lines up and lets it go.
Oh!
It got his man.
That was a crazy throw.
It's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The throwing here, Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Get him out of here.
Wait. You can buy.
You have to put yourself in
Lord.
position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Back to the air on 2nd down.
You
Purdy.
fucking sell it to the public. What are they gonna shoot with it? Am I stupid?
Force bearing down on him there. He
A
gets
fucking
hang on. It's 3rd down.
Jordan, what the fuck is going on in America?
Bro, I don't know what you're talking
10
about.
here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
They just they set up a rule to what? Well, okay, listen. Do you know what a Barrett M82 is? Like a Barrett cal, 50 cal? No.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a sniper, which is twice the wide and twice the length of the Barrett. Fires a 20 millimeter. All right. This sniper is designed to take out tanks, and it's getting sold to the public. Let's go!
That's fire. There's so many guns that you can buy, bro. It's crazy.
No, you don't.
He left!
Okay, I think you don't get it, bro. A 20 millimeter bullet.
The guy on the fucking game left, bro.
Oh my god, in Madden? Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Niggas are just cowards these days.
What the fuck?
I'm so crazed by this.
He's freaking out about this gun.
And then there's this stupid rule in fucking America where you can't put a foregrip on a fucking pistol because ATF decided that's too fucking deadly, but then they sell a fucking sniper which takes out tanks to the public. What?
America.
Exactly.
Bro, you guys living in
That was a horrible eagle impression, but you get my point.
y'all living in a fucking weird country. I'm telling us, like, straight up, this shit is
Dude,
weird,
it's
bro.
crazy because even with how weird we are, dude, we'd fucking destroy and absolutely dominate your whole fucking country's military.
Yeah, the fucking
We
nerd
live
side
in
comes out of your
GTA,
fucking
bro.
ass. Not like we designed the fucking anti-aircraft mantis for you guys, or the half of the boats, or all the fucking weapons you're using for the military that's getting mass produced, or the tanks are using, or the fucking radar that's get fucking locate all the fucking blackbirds in the air for your fucking.
You can name off as many weapons as you want, but you know the damn truth that your military is fucking shit compared to ours.
Because we couldn't have a military until today.
You guys, your military
We couldn't
is
even build one. Bro, we couldn't even build a military because every fucking country decided to say German
Fuck
doesn't
the
deserve
Germans.
one.
Yeah, you wanna know why? Because of your fucking awesome leader, Adolf fucking
Okay,
Hitler,
listen,
dude, and his
listen.
fucking
Okay,
antics,
bro.
man. Because of that fucker.
Okay, okay, now.
It's the same with Korea. They got Kim Jong fucking Un and all his grandparents, and we hate them too. They don't get shit from us either. Fuckers.
No, the only thing we can't get a military, and now we have a military. Now we're building one. We already have like 12 to 13 Saturn fucking boats on our side. Saturn boats are basically nuclear shoots.
Dude, like, you already have your own formation.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. From the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one.
Let me tell you something. How fucking strong our military has become in 1 month. Okay. Our military is even stronger in 1 month than Spain in this whole time. It just covers.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
They don't even have guns on their police, do they?
Yeah, they do. Spain is not that
that's
fucking
UK.
Portland you think. Spain is good, bro.
Oh, this guy's
UK
insane.
No, UK has pistols as well. What do you mean?
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Yeah, it was in the 1980s to.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not
I
only controlling things like the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third downs.
No, it wasn't Spain either. I think it was Italia, where people just run around with bats and stuff like that. Like battering stuff like. Yeah. I think because in Italia there's no like fucking pistol you know crimes. It's just like more like knives. So they go out with a fucking stiletto.
I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being
It was bro. That was years ago. Yeah.
Scarface was next.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
Italian is way more peaceful than you think. Spain is fucked up.
I've never even, like, when I hear about it, all I hear about is that the foreigners are not as nice as
Here's
you
Cook.
think they are.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Running for it.
Okay, well, the problem is people, the tourists, get into fucking Italia in the smallest fucking city as well, where people just living their life. Someone gets in there, shoots fucking photographs at their children, just fucking leaves in the fucking store, right? Gets fucking very loud, disrespectful to the fucking people and then nearby, and then say, "Wow, you're so mean." It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Just go there and look.
Touchdown,
It's like
Buffalo.
if we were
Stephon Diggs. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Kansas
It's like,
City.
I'm gonna tell you. The small cities is like neighborhoods in your fucking country, right? Imagine someone just like walks up in the most boring neighborhood ever, and you live there, right? And he walks up with a car, gets out, takes pictures, stays there for like hours, screams or fucking while talking to somebody else, bro. It's annoying. It is annoying.
He still outplayed the coverage and
So you're
scored the
telling me
early
that the
touchdown.
reason why these
Good luck trying to
people
figure out how to
are not as
defend him
nice
as this
they
game
are
moves on.
because these people are bothering.
Yeah, it's the same as like when you go to like Japan and go into the fucking train station where it's like very popular not fucking talking there or having phone calls and keep quiet, and then somebody just goes in there and fucking screams and talks like a normal train.
It's like posted on the fucking thing, like that.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be completely silent.
Yeah, when they break the rule,
Mahomes will lead
the
Chiefs
people there are gonna
first
be
and
mad.
10
It's
at their own
fucking
23.
obvious.
I would like to go to Japan.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pitch and catch here to
That
Travis
is-
Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
To me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
People say Japan is very futuristic, but they never say how fucking beautiful the normal buildings look, like the old buildings. When you walk between them,
Run by Pacheco on second down.
they say like they're very ahead of time already. Like they have those weird robots and whatever. Yeah.
I've heard they have a hot. Their technology is very like.
On play action,
I heard
it's
that, like, no matter
Mahomes.
where you go in Japan,
Finds his man, it's Kelce on the crossing route here.
basically it's like a sort of
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass catching
That,
abilities.
it's a reason why their fucking country has the fucking fastest train in the world, right? It's like it goes fucking 600 or 700.
their economy is
Meanwhile,
only
Mahomes
second
throw
to
taken in by
one
Valdez
country,
Scantling.
that's China.
And he'll be taken down as that will take
Japan,
us to the end of the
are
first
work
quarter of
overload
play.
right now because they're
The
in
second quarter
competition
from
because they wanna
KC.
be
It's the Chiefs in
number one
possession of the
economy in
football.
world.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
As they are looking at a second and 5 situation.
And so they're
Bro,
overworking their workers
wha-
in Japan. Like,
I know, yeah. I heard that on a fucking YouTube thingy where someone just like was like living there as an American. The thing is in Japan is they're so strict about their fucking workplace that if you have a mustache and it's growing it's very grown, that's disrespectful to the fucking boss. There. 'Cause it's-
Nice job
why in
patrolling the
Japan,
middle of
if
the
you really
field
look,
and forcing
you
an
either gotta be
incompletion.
clean, you're either clean cut or you got like
Mahomes to throw
your
once
shape has
more.
got to be perfect. Like, you got to be.
Oh
Looking
my
for
God.
Kelce there, but it's
Yeah,
intercepted.
looking like ninjutsu and
Picked
stuff.
up by Jordan Poyer.
Yes, dude.
He's still on his feet.
And then
And he's got the score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Oh, it's not just in Japan. It's in Indonesia, in Korea, it's in fucking China. There's
where they
Score
overwork
points,
people.
and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
It's fucked up. But
So they throw the pick
still,
six. They'll get
even-
another
and
shot at it
I heard that
now
if
as
you're
this
a
one's in the
foreigner, like,
air.
you don't speak Japanese, bro. Good luck finding a job.
And we see James. He will not return it. And
no,
they'll
you
bring it
won't.
out to the
You won't find a
25.
job at all.
They said 90. Like you have to be in a certain percentile. I mean, a very good
KC
job.
offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
5%.
And they're in a
Like,
bind
5%
early
of
here,
jobs
down
are gonna be
14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest
They
of
have
your
a
team.
thing
You wanna
called
make sure that they stay
a system where when you work in a workplace, right? The job reviews your thing and then uploads it to a fucking system, and then when you try to apply to a different job, they look at that fucking system. If you were good in the other job, and then take you in as no, it's like basically a credit shit, and the meme shit about like China with the credit stuff, you know, social credit. It's the same thing in workplace in Japan as well.
They go play
yeah, they
fake.
do this
Mahomes.
where apparently
And this is
based on
incomplete.
where you
Very lucky to
where you
get that
work
one
and
back.
how long
That
really
nearly
it's important
picked.
how
It's
long you
second
work
down
there
now.
and how reputable the company is. You actually get favor with like buying
They
houses,
fake the
buying
give.
vehicles.
Now Mahomes.
Like that's basically credit for
Oh,
them.
everything
oh my
falling
God.
apart now. Another one intercepted.
Like that shows
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard
You're
line.
gonna get better cars, better houses, cheaper insurance. It's kind of crazy, but it's how they work over there.
So after the INT,
like
it's Allen.
It has cons and pros though, if you really think about it. It's like
completion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. They can work towards another couple of stops and not allow that turnover to hurt.
Giving the football to Davis on an out route. And he gets this inside the 35.
No, but there's a important thing they changed in there. It's like when you get released, they gotta have a reason for it, and they can't lie, and you can win against them in courts for doing that, and you get a lot of money for it.
Setting up the screen for Cook.
You're not in America. You're not
He's
allowed.
tackled a yard
Like,
short of the marker. Good gain of 9
I
on
don't know
first
if
down.
it's like in German,
And
but
good yardage
do
there
they
on
ask you on
first
your
down, because
application
sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key
they
block.
ask you if they can
That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone from there.
I mean, if they can do that. They're asking me if I say yes, they can, but it's up to the workers if they can do it or not. But no one does it. Oh, the application, you just gotta put where you worked and as what, and that's all. You don't gotta like show anything else.
So in America, and usually they have the applications, and on it, it will say,
Two catches,
can we
2
contact your
touchdowns here
previous
so
employer,
far.
yes or no?
And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead.
They have it on there, but everyone knows this now. This is a rule. They are not allowed
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Like, if you say yes, they can, technically. Because you said, okay, yeah.
And it is now 21-0.
In reality, they're not really supposed to call, because that's called job confidentiality. And apparently, it's set up to where you are
After
not
the touchdown,
be
Bass to kick it away.
biasly accused of being a bad worker by a company that maybe didn't like you for who
This
you
will
are.
be brought out from the middle
So
of
they
the
put
end
that,
zone.
put that in place.
And
so
in
that
hindsight,
basically
probably
Americans
should have
don't give
taken a
up
knee as he
and not
only
being
gets
able to
this
get a
out to
job
the
because their past
16-yard
employer
line.
maybe was harassing them, or you know what? There's all these kind of situations that basically protect that.
The
that
Chiefs'
will help
offense
protect
about
you
set to
from, like,
begin this
basically
drive.
Not
And
getting
job one
slandered
here,
by a
Charles.
job.
Just keep possession of the
But
football.
it
2
also can
drives,
be
2
bad
turnovers
because
to
it
this
means that
point.
you could pretty
And
much
Mahomes
lose any
misfires
job
again, and
and
it's
nobody can
intercepted.
ever know why.
And they're going to be set
Like,
up
you may,
in the
they'll
red
ask you
zone
the
at the
reason, but you can
15.
lie, because they can't really prove you wrong. Because if they call, then
Line of
it's
scrimmage, the
technically
15.
illegal.
It's first
They're
and
not allowed
10.
to really, like, supposed to, like, do that shit.
So the
It's not that way.
shotgun
It's not
snap
that
to
way in a lot
Allen.
of countries. Other
Oh,
countries,
it's just like basically breach and private information.
yeah, man,
if they do
it's
that.
He'll
just,
get 3
it just
yards on the
protects you
scramble
from-
there. It's second
from
down.
a company basically slandering your name falsely.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared
And
of.
that's why you also sign a
Throwing now is
contract
Allen.
to everywhere in America. You
And this
like,
one
you-
taken
whether
in
or
on the
not,
right
one of your
sideline, but
neighbors,
not in the
every
field of
time you go
play.
for
They
a
say
job
it's
interview,
incomplete.
You'll fill out.
The
and
throw
you'll
led
have
him a
to,
little
like,
too
put your
far. It
signature
brings
or
up
paper.
3rd down.
That's called a code of conduct, which means you're not allowed to tell
Allen gonna throw.
basically any like industry secret
And
that they
it'll
may
be
have
intercepted.
for the
Picked off
company.
by
You're not allowed to tell
Legere
it, and you're not allowed to tell
And
the
the
company
Chiefs are
that
going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
treated you badly or anything like that. You're not really allowed to say that stuff.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They can sue you
For this Chiefs offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out,
Yeah, it's
they
just
threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
It's just, you know, you're just gonna put him in fucking jail and get nothing out of it and waste your time.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he is gonna score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have
Germany is we can kind of say it's like in the middle. I think it's like kind of strict about like when you basically go and say you're ill, you gotta have documentation for it, but you can basically be ill every in a week like 3 times. But when it occurs like over a year that you're like 60 days ill in a year, then it's too much time, you know? You're gonna get spoken to and say that's kind of fucked up. But about the papers and stuff, they're very strict, but in the workplace itself, it's kind of chill. So you can like joke around with your boss and stuff like that. So it's not that big deal.
This guy's reading everything that I fucking do.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he is playing in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops
28-0.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what
He's
you
like
want.
fucking taunting me whenever he does shit.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
He knows it, dude.
Oh, did you just stop playing?
No way he intercepted it!
Interception. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Hey, just don't quit, that's all. Even if it gets to 70.
Now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Try to shake off
I think he's not having fun himself. It's just like to try and fucking piss you off.
There ain't no fucking way!
Oh,
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Dude, Vod, you know about the
and not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing a lot of shit. Like a lot.
most of them are in jail and then they split up.
Right.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Oh, it's a must. Man. It's like when you don't, you just don't respect the culture in Japan. That's why they know.
Yeah, that's true. Because you already know the Yakuza there about that traditional culture and the tattoos and shit, bro. Like, actually, a lot of people in Japan don't have tattoos because
they'll keep it on the ground again here.
You're not supposed
and he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the
like
end
in Japan,
of
if you're
the
not
first half of
Yakuza,
play.
they don't have tattoos.
Time for a break. We
Bro,
have
Draco,
time.
come here.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain.
Well, if you have the stuff that you use just to be look like, if you have normal like tattoos like everyone does in like Germany and stuff like that, it's not that bad. And second of all, it's kind of bad for them. Only reason is like in workplaces they just don't accept people like that, and some people just like see them as weird people and scary.
They can't really, they like, here it's more like some.
And we welcome you back
rep,
now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone, and only able to get this to the 19. So
Yeah, I know.
should have opted for the touchdown.
I know.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have a
Germany is
moving in
so
front
the
of
thing
them.
is
It was really
in
Charles
Germany
disaster
when you
of the
play like
first
in a
half.
place where you like try to sell people, let's just say contracts about houses and stuff like that, you gotta look at. And when you have like full face of fucking tattoos, like looking like a monster, then no. If you have like one or two, that's they're acceptable. But like when you look like a monster, you know, they're like full of tattoos, so you like look like a gang or something. And yeah, no, they're not gonna accept you.
And honestly,
About America,
it is the same way in America.
Certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better
It's
for
good
them
that
in
way
this
in
half,
America too.
weren't we?
Like they
But it
still
was a
don't
downright
like.
miserable first
They
half that's
still
carried
like
over
shot,
with an
you know,
interception to
frowned
begin the second
upon
half.
in a lot of
That's a
places,
defeated
meaning
offense
that
right there. And there's
it's
still a lot
more
of game
actually
left.
like Germany
I
in
don't
that
think
way
that's the
where
last
they
turnover we're
really
going to
do
see today,
still like
partner.
turn.
He'll get just a
turn you
yard on
down
the scramble. It's
for
second
looking a
down.
certain way, even though
I think
but they're not
that's
gonna
surprising
say
them
why.
with that blitz on first
They're
down,
not
but
gonna
give
say
him
why.
credit.
That's what they
Stay
get away
cool
with.
under pressure
That's how
and
they
still
get. That's
found
how
a
they
way through the extra
technically get away
rushers
with
for
doing that
positive yardage. Well
activity.
done.
Is that they'll say it's a
They
different
will
reason.
find
No, it's not
Diggs
just
in the
that
end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
you know, you're just
Stephon
because of
Diggs.
something else.
26
But the thing is,
yards.
here's a
And the
protection
Bills
for
are able to
people who
strike
get
quickly to
fucking
add
turned
on
down
to
because
their
of their
lead.
tattoos or something,
Pass on
or
for the
their
extra
race.
point.
What happens is when you apply for jobs continuously, no one accepts you.
And
They're
the
gonna
lead grows
ask for
even
the
larger here
documentation
in the third
and
quarter.
how you like asked or like how to ask the job place. You're gonna show them your application and stuff like that, and they're gonna give
After
you
the
basically
touchdown
money from the
pass to
city
kick it away.
until you get a job. So you
I've
get
heard
like
something like that, but I've never seen it.
Here
done.
comes a
Like, I've
return
never
from the
actually
middle of
seen
the end zone. And he'll get it up past the
I've
20
heard
to about
about
the
that
22.
I heard you can
It's
do
more-
like civil suits against
KC
certain,
offense
like,
out of the huddle, ready for their
certain
next
companies,
drive.
but
Well, we're
the
still in
idea
the
that you're
third
gonna win
quarter,
is
so there's some
kinda like,
time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable.
on the
Now,
case,
a win,
you have
that's
enough
probably
evidence.
gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time
feel
to
like
just
yeah.
improve
how would you
and maybe
stack
start to look
evidence
towards
against
the
the place
future?
if they just
I think you have to
denied
find
you
something
denied you
to play for,
a
something to
job?
grasp onto
They could say
until
it
the
could be
clock
it for
runs
anything,
out.
right? Like,
But Brandon,
Yeah,
we've
yeah,
been
yeah.
around this
unless
game
they're
a long
dumbasses,
time.
like, oh yeah, it's because you
This
got
is an
tattoos,
outlier.
it's just
You
too
don't
much.
get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities
Nah,
that
bro.
they've had so far in this game.
in America is
Right
like
now, just
isn't
focus
it
on
in
continuing to
workplaces
move the
as
ball
well
the
where
way they
if you
did
don't
on
like
the
respect
last play.
people's like the shit they made up with the pronouns and stuff like that, you get fired.
This defense just continues to
yeah,
bottle up that ground
I
game. And
actually
look, I mean,
I
the
don't know, like,
deficit right now for
in
this
Western-
offense is so big that it might not
Western
matter. But
part,
you're
like
still in the
Korea
3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally
We
to
don't.
take a few hits off the quarterback.
Think,
because right now,
in Germany
just
we
how those pass rushers are
we don't
fired up
even
to get
have
after
those
it.
play like I never see unless it was online or on somebody like and that's got a German guy who said it, he was like one of these guys, but in real life I never found
They'll
one.
try for
And
the
they say
first at
it's
the
like
checkpoint.
you're not forced to say it because it's just basically human made shit made up, you know.
No, yeah, now we're not
What were they thinking on
we're not
defense
forced
there?
to
They
either,
looked like they were
but
playing for the pass. That
In
was
California it
still
is.
can't
That was an easy
discriminate. Like
pickup
you can't
because
be like,
they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion.
You can you can't hate, yeah, that's normal. That's normal.
I'd say you should have a few
But isn't it in California forced?
Call it no
Like, you
gain.
gotta, like,
It'll
say-
be second
California, they're so
down.
liberal. They're super liberal over there. Like, yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt I'm for calling somebody a fucking dude.
Toss right side to Pacheco. And he's down
Like,
right
I
around
believe they're
midfield
just gonna
after a
say,
gain
yeah,
of
I'm not a dude, but like
73.
when you still say, yeah, bro, whatever, or say he, his, or whatever, he, they're gonna, yeah, and then, yeah, they're gonna, you can get sued for it, literally.
And you know them motherfuckers, they want your money. So they can pay for
Let's go!
Bro, I kind of believe these guys in California are just like doing this just to get like money from other people, bro. It's just,
It's cool, dude. It's a very good what's the word? It's a great
Trick.
market. Like, think about it.
Headed
Think about it. You're
straight, it's
turning, you're
Pacheco.
getting, not only when you do this,
And he
you're
gets it
getting
down close to the
resurgence, you're getting
10-yard
money.
line.
Doctors
7
getting
yards
money
on the
from
pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bro, I don't think that I'm talking like the trans people. Most of them are fucking chill. But I'm talking about the people who say they them,
What?
just like identifying as not a human at all.
No, I'm in the last quarter.
That's more like
Here's
people that
Pacheco once again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I think if we put together a job,
They don't even look like they be identifying as themselves as a fucking she, but they have like full beard, no tits, bro, curves like a fucking motherfucker, fat as
One
fuck.
guy that
Like,
can
bro.
do that, we saw a perfect example of it right there.
It's weird,
The
dude.
Chiefs on 3rd down.
Looking at him, you would definitely fucking think he would like work in a McDonald's and eat up the whole fucking store, you know?
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first
It's
down.
like
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
first and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
whenever you say you're a liberal, bro, that's saying like a lot.
McKinnon looking for a signal,
they
but
say a
none
lot of shit just
forthcoming.
straight
They
up.
stopped him shy of the goal line.
It's not,
Call it
it's
no
not true.
gain, and it's going to be 2nd
It's
and
like,
goal.
it's just propaganda, bro. I don't know. Like I can't sit there and just like.
Now Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to
And all these fucking stupid people just can't answer a simple question, right? Like when you ask a man who transitions, not even transitions, he just identifies himself as a woman. You ask him what is a woman, and he's be like, he'd be saying to like people who identifies as a woman. It's like. It's like I can identify myself as a table. What is a table, right?
And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Like okay, so like.
Sometimes
what
offensive can get too cute down near the
you
goal
ask them,
line,
what
but
is a
there's
fucking
nothing
table? They
fancy
can tell
about
you
this
exactly
one.
what it is, what
As
is
Coach
the
Lombardi
purpose,
would
what does
say,
it
we
look
get a
like?
seal here, and we get a
seen it
seal
a million
here,
times.
and we run this
Then you can
play
ask them
in
about the
the
drywall. What does
alley.
drywall look
And that's
like?
good
What
work,
is it?
did the
You know
whole
what
hard
it is. They can
and
explain
finish
it.
in the end
So,
zone.
it's just ask them something so simple like, do you know what a
Now
boy
he's
is?
back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the
fucking brain
PAT
shuts off,
miss.
dude. Like their brain just.
They be saying the stupidest stuff, then yeah.
It just depends on
And
what you're
ultimately
doing.
cannot get this
And
out
what
to
do
the
you mean?
25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Like,
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next
what the
drive.
fuck?
This has really just been a
it's just-
lopsided
it's all
affair. What a
bullshit.
performance
I
they
mean,
put on
it's
it. Now
not
they
all
get the football
bullshit.
back here with a big lead in the 4th
It
quarter.
comes with a lot
On the
of
pass,
bullshit.
we might be
Apollo,
discussing
get in
game
here.
Plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case
There
is,
are
CD.
some
This
technical
ball game is
medical
pretty much
things
well in the
that people
books.
do,
Yeah,
like,
we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago.
Apollo.
Wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field
Or some of them will
already
have just
making
like
plans for the evening.
half a dick and
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Yeah, it's possible, but you're not that guy, you know? You're not that fucking guy who was born like this, so you just don't identify yourself. Like. It's like, and then they be saying you have no right to say anything about a woman if you're not a woman, like, you know? So I tell them, okay, are you a cat? They say no. What is a cat? And they answer you, what is a cat? So I can tell them then I know what a woman is. Then it's like.
right. I know what a fucking cat is, and I know what a woman is. And yeah,
To the air, Allen.
Like,
And
that's
he'll
why
be
it's
touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
We have so many of them.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook.
Species of different animals.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Give a definition.
57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's
It's
Bills
circus.
football
It's
here
fucked
as
up.
we get you reset.
Yeah,
They
bro.
have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. First
It's
and
like,
10.
why do I need to fucking play by the rules of someone?
Allen off
It's like, why do I need to play by the rules of somebody who fucking made it up? Like, we just felt in that fucking weird way.
I don't understand how
They're gonna score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
Bro, it's the old fucking guys who don't even give a fuck about the future. They're not gonna live in the new. They decide about the fucking future. You're not gonna even live in it, so they don't care.
It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say,
I think they're just doing their job and saying yes to whatever.
throughout this contest.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Yeah, we do have the same fucking rules as you guys, like a democracy.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Technically, like with like our democracy, I'm sure like everybody knows it's all bullshit. Like the president just.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I'll be honest, dude.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but with self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense, because your goal every game.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders
Apollo.
on the drive's first play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here.
Yep, I think our president are just pretty open when it comes to fucking country. But pretty classified about military stuff. But the president can't keep it to himself about military stuff. Man. And the general does not need to fucking say stuff to the president if he... Yeah, if he doesn't want to. Yeah, they just changed it today, like a month ago, that the general does not need to say anything to the president for a reason, because they think the presidents are not built for war, basically, you know, they're not built for deciding what to do with the military. It's like a president just gets fucking, you know, does some researches or studies for like 2 years, gets to be a president after some votes, and then just decides what the fucking military does, right? He's not built for that. So
another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock,
Apollo,
to get to the end zone one more time, they don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to
bro, no one asked for their help. That's the funny part. No one asked for their help.
Nobody was saying, telling you, and this, if you notice, that's what USA does.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
We never got it. In Vietnam, you know how Vietnam started? We literally, like, one of the big things.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Like Viet Cong and stuff. And these dictators were trying to...
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, and partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And as As this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day,
Yeah, so
you both want to show your best. And I think
my
that's what we
my
saw.
family in Iraq, right? They lived there, and my uncle and all my fucking grandmas and grandpas, they all said
They live in Iraq.
it flipped over a day that our fucking country has terrorists, even though they didn't, and then made it 100 times as worse because they started fighting them. There were terrorists, but the terrorists were fighting for the country, right? So like, they came in to invade it to kill the terrorists, but the terrorists are just, you know, protecting the country, and they fucked up the whole fucking city and land. It was fine over there until fucking buildings started blowing up because of them.
Right. And if you notice, like with the military, like the U.S. military, we are just as bad as like Christopher Columbus and his voyage. We don't take shit. Like we don't care if we're in your fucking country or not. We don't need shit from any one of you. Like you're gonna listen basically, or you're gonna get shot. That's what we do. Come and we invade your country. We don't think about. We try to think about civilians, but in reality, we're taking over. Like if we need this part of your land and this part of your building we need to blow up because we're about to fight against a bunch of terrorists, just know that building is no longer. It's our battle. That's the shitty part. Is you're turning like someone's like where they live, you're turning it into a battle zone. You know, without even giving. That's what we did. We did that in Vietnam. We did it in Iraq. And we did the same thing back in 1662 whenever Christopher Columbus came. You know, started to basically take land and already inhabited land. Like there was already people here building a vast civilization. Fuck what you're doing. We're gonna take this over.
Yeah.
But you know, it's no. Some argue it was a good thing. Some argue it's bad because they say that if the Indians would have kept doing what they were doing, that we would have slaughtered them. If the Indians would have just been stayed savages, basically. Like the Indians just stayed savages, and we would just be all savages.
Yeah, but like, at the end of the day, it was their land. So like, when we take the same, yeah, it's like and then if you take the same fucking concept to some, let's just say I play on a PC, right? But you don't have a PC, and I play very fucking bad in the game, and you just like, you know what? I don't think you're good at what are you doing. I'm gonna just take your PC and play on the game because now it's mine, you know. So fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then not knowing, you know, what the repercussions would be of that. But see, that's the thing is that people said, you know, they'll put in the books, you know, about Christopher Columbus and how he was a great voyager, but then actually did how he slaughtered families, how he was a very, I've heard stories of him being a very pessimistic man, a very like angry type of individual. Whenever he dealt with the Indians, he dealt with them as if they were lower, like a lower status human than them. But he's also from European society, so you know he's coming from Europe, and they're
Everyone there is a European.
Yeah, technically, yeah, exactly. He's coming from that civilization. He's coming from modern woman.
Everyone there who lives is fucking basically American, European, and fucking Russian. Like,
I'm telling you. I mean,
and Asian.
I don't even know at what point, like when the Arctic split, like when all that shit split, and like everything kind of, you know, turned into something.
When it split, when it was together, humans wasn't even on the Earth. So like, when it split, and then the humans came onto Earth, like began to fucking develop the cities and stuff. We were kind of apes, let's just say. we just kind of like not apes, but like we were not that
You're
developed
talking
yet
about
as
Homo
a.
sapien.
No, not that type of like thing. I'm just like saying when we're just like they're just like building stuff out of sand and stuff like that. You know, stones. The fucking.
Do you believe that that's how that we've that's what you
Bro, I don't know. Every time the fucking science is doing something wrong, I'm just believing in my own religion. So like,
right?
even
But I mean,
science
I'm
doesn't
just
know
saying,
what the
like,
fuck they're talking about.
yeah. See, I get it. I get but really, dude, like, really think about it. Really,
It's like
just
they say, but they say your religion is false, and science is the only truth. And we don't believe, we know. That's the way they phrase it. But then we ask them, so you know how the universe is built. Big Bang. Okay. How is it hold together? Gravity. What is it
but
causing the gravity? Dark matter. What is dark matter? We don't know. We believe. So like, bro.
well, yeah. They also talk about. They'll talk about. You know what's funny is you'll like there'll be parts in your textbook, like a science textbook, that will talk about atoms being held together, and they'll talk about these forces are held together, and they'll use this phrase like, but you know what they always say? They say an invisible, like you'll see this a lot, an invisible force is
Yeah,
holding the
invisible
atoms.
force is called the
What is
dark
the
matter.
invisible?
It's called
Like
the dark
they
matter,
don't
but they don't
explain
know
that.
what it
They never
is.
explain. They don't know what it is. It's a force that
Yeah,
exists in
they
the universe.
believe in it. They believe
Exactly.
in it. But
They
then
believe in it.
fuck us up when we believe in something else.
Yeah, exactly. Is the point. You can't see it, but you know it's there because if it wasn't there, we'd all be basically piece like we wouldn't be exist because
There's a
this
funny
the
part where I
particles in
talked
it.
with someone very smart about science. I told him, how the universe started. He said like
Uh,
Big Bang. Okay, but where did the Big Bang come from? He was like, "Ah, I don't know. I was like, okay, but
no, see, but it's funny because they always in existence becoming non-existent. Like basically, we don't know if the universe, like if the universe was nothing and then it became something out of nowhere. But that's the consensus is that basically it was nothing, and then boom, it was something, and it's like the idea of the perfection of the universe, and the perfection of the planet and the universe, and this planet we happen to only can live on. We only live on. We are able to do it only here, and then on top of it, we're in a perfect position where if this if our universe, the Milky Way, the Earth, the expansion that we live in, if it was even 1 degree off, we wouldn't be existing. Like if we were 1 degree in one way, or too much in this way, or if gravity was even a percent higher or percent lower, we'd all be fucking done. That's
so
just
like,
insane.
doesn't it seem like a little bit too fucking funny that it was if it was like too perfect, you know, for it to
Yeah,
be
it's just
like
for
just
it to be like
science?
random. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's a little bit like childish almost. Like really, like there's obvious signs of godly intervention. No matter what you believe in, what God, how he is or who or she, whatever.
Let's just
There's
say it's not a
obvious
god. Let's just say it's a higher being. It's got to
higher
be
being. Yeah,
something that did
exactly.
it.
So
Yeah.
it's like there's obvious evidence of a higher being in play, divine divinity in some way. Like whether you want to admit it or not, like even our universe is based on a number system. Like everything is symmetrical. Even the human creation, like parallels, like two arms and two legs, or four legs. Everything just is creation looks alike, even though there's a lot of differences. It looks alike creation. Like symmetry in people, and animals and insects, just very symmetrical. Everything is just as you know what I'm saying. It's hard to it's kind of hard to put your like just
Yeah.
you wrap your mind around it, but really, we all of us as creatures, we do have a lot of similarities with a lot of creatures, and I don't know, it's just crazy.
I don't know. A lot of fucking shit doesn't make sense.
That's true as well. Like, as long as we know a
Bro,
lot,
one day I felt so fucking weird, right? I was like in my fucking bed, and then we just like watched a video about like space and stuff. And then I was like thinking about like how is infinity, right? I was like, how long is the space is gonna be like there until like there's nothing existent, like, you know, like how does infinity work? And then I was like thinking, this, you know, he said something about in so many years there's nothing gonna be on Earth. Everything's gonna be like changing the particles and whatever. So basically, there's gonna be nothing. But how can it be nothing, right? Just imagine nothing. I just can't, bro. I just can't be imagining anything that's nothing, bro. It's like if you think about nothing, there's at least, you know, air right beside you. But how can that be like nothing basically? And be still existing at the same time.
That's why.
There's a lot of fucking stuff in the Bible and the Quran where it says about life stuff, right? Like Adam. There was a thing in the Quran where it was like talking about atoms, and it is confirmed that it was written there before even people found out about fire. They not fire, but like they found out about uh, electricity. And like it was confirmed. Like how do these people know at the same, like, you know?
I saw a computer shit the other day, and it went really deep into it. And it was basically like, no human could actually create this technology, right? It had to have been, it had to have been like some sort of outer being that could create such a thing and then give it to people. Like the shit with the Egyptian pyramids, bro. Like those could never be built by the technology they had back then.
They came up with a lot of fucking logical reasons, and they say logical reasons that how they lift it up, and then they just like be say a lot of humans or
But
rams or like, but how, it's still impossible. Like they tried
yes, if it
everything.
seems impossible, is what it is. It's like never actually with the technology they have. There's no way this industry could like could never even like the dimension. Right now, if we try to replicate what they did, we could with the technology we have now. Like,
I think we can though, but it takes a
you
lot of
think
fucking
so?
hard work. Yeah, dude, look at the machines that are built today, bro.
But
They're
that's not. But
lifting
listen, what I'm
100 to
talking about.
200 tons of stuff with like one machine only.
Apollo.
It's it is possible to build it, but you gotta think about it. Building the pyramid in 1800, it's not possible. Like they don't have the machines for it.
I mean,
Right now, it's possible. You have helicopters that that lift fucking houses and stuff like that. They lift fucking boats who travel with like tons of fucking crates on top of them. So I don't know.
I don't
It,
know. Maybe they can make it, but I don't think
but
they can
we
make
can
it to like
make it. But
perfection.
how
But we make it
long?
to.
But you got to think about it. We can make it now with the machines we have now. But what about them? Right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
they tried
That makes
everything.
sense.
Every resources that was built by hand. And they like rollers. Let's just say trees. They said tree. They were putting trees under the fucking stones and then rolling on top of them. The sheer amount of weight that the fucking blocks have would crush the fucking trees under beneath them instantly. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking weird stuff. But humans are fucking weird. Like, if you think about it, 1800 years until they make, like, 1950 years until they discovered electricity. And then after that, the fucking inventions were crazy. Like, we got, got to do so many fucking stuff.
Well,
Huh?
it's because of what electricity did. Like, electricity normalized, like, helped normalize the world. I mean, without electricity, we don't have anything. There's a lot that we don't have.
I mean,
Like, there's
we
no
were back
planes.
fucking Red Dead Redemption fucking times, so like.
Like, without electricity, though, we would fucking, the world would really, really fucking, like, just be.
Oh, that was a cool fucking film for it, where people had no electricity over a day and signal and internet.
Like,
Did you see that movie? I think it was made by Obama. I think he did it himself, like the president. Yeah, it was a film where a family tried to book a house and a like vacation house, and then
Yo, what's
no
good,
signal,
Mickey?
no everything happened. Like the country were attacked by cyber terrorists.
We're all still on, Mickey.
Yeah, and then they started fucking the people started fucking kill each other and stuff like that because they don't know what the fuck's happening. Yeah,
that's crazy. What the fuck?
bro, the film was crazy. It was made by a president.
You're on football,
Just
what do
think
you
about it.
mean? Oh, I'm not playing Apex, bro. My shit's fucking lagging. Or not lagging, it keeps kicking me out, bro. It keeps crashing. And,
Yeah, Jordan's gay. He's not playing.
I'm assuming they're playing. I don't know.
I'm playing Overwatch, just aim training. We're just talking about random stuff. So, Jordan,
What?
do you know what movie I'm talking about? Where some family tried to book a vacation at a house in a different city, and America got fucking attacked by cyber terrorists or something like that. And then there was no internet, no signals, no electricity, and then people started fucking attacking each other, and whatever.
No, I have no idea.
It's on fire, though.
Yeah, it is fire, bro. One of the best movies that I've watched in a long time.
Mickey wants to know if you're still playing, Serge.
Huh?
Mickey wants to know if you're still playing.
Yeah.
He said he's playing, Mickey. And he said Voldom's a cyber terrorist.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Damn.
But I still care about him, though. Terrorist.
Huh?
Dude. You think robots are gonna take over the world, Valdon?
If
They're
it's
coming
built
up, we'll
right,
take
no.
this shit. Okay, bet. I'm
Like
gonna
if
go
they
make my
don't
mom
build
an egg
AIs
sandwich.
that can think for themselves and have like and
They already
replicate
can. Have you
emotions.
seen some of the fucking?
Yeah, but like with internal access,
I'm
like
talking about
internal access
crazy
of a
shit.
lot of fucking stuff. Yeah, but like if they
Apparently
don't
they
have
already did a
access to
program.
fucking
What?
what? If they don't have access to the government stuff and right, like all the fucking internet and crazy stuff,
No,
then
they
they
do though. That's the problem.
oh no.
They totally easily can have that fucking power. All they have to
They
do is
can definitely do that. They can definitely like terrorize the whole world with like internet and stuff. But robot wise, I don't think so. Like I don't think they can like do the whole movie stuff where they start building each other and whatever, bro, and fucking upgrade each other. I don't think that, but like they can terrorize the fucking internet for sure.
right. I mean,
And I mean it's proven too.
apparently they've done like experiments already that they've been trying to keep quiet, but where the AI seemed to be having like building its own consciousness, and they turned it off apparently. And then look this up, and then apparently they shut it down for like months and months. And right after the experiment, they stopped doing those experiments on AI, and they changed it to a bunch of really weird, stupid shit that didn't do anything. Now AI is basically like he's like AI has basically been turned into the next Siri. But apparently it could have been way more than that. But they tried to shut it down and revamp it, and they tried to change the software because it was shooting out input that just was so super like surreal and almost like conscious, like living, like asking himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just weird shit.
Yeah. I know.
Fucking weird, bro. I heard that story. I was like, what? But probably not like iRobot though.
Yeah, that thing is crazy.
Right? Will Smith with the robot.
Bro, our robot was crazy if you watch
That
it
shit
back
was
in the
funny.
day,
That was
right?
kind of cool though. Back in the day, kind of
No.
eerie. The robot sitting there talking to Will Smith. He's like, "Why'd you kill the dude?" And then he's like, "I didn't kill the." The robot's like, "I didn't kill the." Like, slams
He
his
felt
hand
the
against
anger,
fucking-
yeah.
And then Will Smith's like, "Oh, I thought you didn't feel emotions. You're incapable, huh?" Fucking bullshit.
No, Will Smith was like, robots can't feel emotions, and he was like, yeah, it's possible. And then Will Smith said, no, you're not a human, you're a robot, or whatever. And then after he said, I didn't kill him, slams him, and then Will Smith was like in shock, saying like, well, that was
Oh.
anger.
Okay.
Yeah. And then brings him more to the conclusion that the robot killed it, whatever the doctor was, you know.
Right.
Because he felt anger that time.
That's true. Yeah.
But dude, the robots itself, bro, they were looking weird as fuck. Oh yeah, I was scared when I was scared when I was like little. Those robots were not looking good.
They were so eerie. Like, apparently, there's like humans don't like things. Like, this is a normal fear. That humans don't like things that imitate humanity too closely.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like it's a natural fear. Like, it's a born instinct to like.
That's
for us to kind of, like,
that
question.
causes like a danger in the brain. That's why.
Yeah, like question. Whoa, this thing is like trying to imitate me, and it's got to be for some sick reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
Right, but imagine, why do we have this fucking fear implemented in our fucking brain? Is that
Dude,
like
there's a lot
fucking?
of good reasons there. I've heard some crazy.
Bro, it's so scary.
I've heard some shit about just like people in disguise, basically, like, or reptilians in disguise, or like just things that are like can almost shapeshift, and so like it's been implanted in our brain because
Shapeshifters,
our
yeah.
ancestors saw things like back in the day that were oh shit, like just fucked up shit, like transformations, and so it's implanted in our brain now that we don't like see that very often anymore. But it's just one of those things that's like, as a human, nah, you can't imitate a human too closely, because then you're doing it. There's got to be a reason. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why you want to be like us when you're not us, and that means that you're dangerous for something. It's crazy. Our brain is insane.
By the way, I was sent to a city in Germany, like a big fucking clinic, like a hospital, because none of my doctors or even the clinic in my city, which is very big, bro, like the hospital in my city, they're very advanced, but they still didn't know what the fuck is the reason why I couldn't like hear on the right side very good, because they did MRI scans or whatever. And they said my brain started to shut off on the right side, and didn't want to hear any noises, because my family was very loud since when I started to grow up. Like, a lot of kids had the same fucking problem with their eyes literally shut off. They can't see anymore. They turn blind because they see too much, or it hurts too much and whatever, and the brain starts like working on it to like prevent the pain, you know.
Wow.
And the stress.
Our
So my brain
bodies,
basically, yeah, it's very weird.
yeah, like your body will compensate for itself. Like, if you're in pain, your body by itself will basically try to, what's the word, like dissolve the pain, like by basically spreading it across the body. Or like for instance, if you have a problem with your left leg, your body will overcompensate by itself and make you like put more strain on the right, because that's just what your body knows to do. Like, it knows that you're hurt, so it's gonna make you use the other part that might be more healthy and shit. And the same thing with like stuff inside your body, like diseases and things like that. Like, our bodies obviously does its own thing whenever we're in trouble. We don't have to tell our cells to heal us. We don't have to tell ourselves that we're sick. Our body, if it's working the right way, our body will do it itself. We'll notice those things that aren't supposed to be there and change them.
But then you have the problem with cancer, where your body just basically accepts it, So like, what the fuck's going on?
I've heard that it's kind of like your body. It's like your body's overreacting to the sickness, so then it starts. Like, it overreacts to the sickness, and so that it tries to basically get rid of the sickness, but by getting rid of the sickness, it tricks itself. It tricks. What up, Jackson? But by trying to get rid of the sickness, chilling, bro, talking and playing the game.
My bad, bro.
No, you're good. But by trying to get rid of the sickness, your body actually starts to kill itself by attacking basically the immune, like the white blood cells, which is the shit that helps you be immune and like it takes care of that sickness. It starts to get confused and starts to eat the white blood cells, which is what's supposed to protect you from the disease. And so it's crazy, bro. Like, fuck.
And then, how are we built? Like, how does it make sense that we were built like by just basically Big Bang, motherfucker? Who the fuck is that? I'm the Big Bang.
Right, and then, if we believe in evolution, the way that we say it is, then basically we start as microorganisms.
The end is near.
We had, because we couldn't have started at the stage, like we wouldn't have been able to start at a stage of like Homo sapien, where we already were walking on all of our like, that's just impossible. If you believe in evolution, you have to believe in the full thing. You can't just start in the middle of the story. Like, if you believe in evolution, you have to also believe that we had fins at one point. Because to be a microorganism, we needed to basically be in some sort of form of like water, or some form of like, something.
Okay, the thing with that fucking plan, right? It's a nice opinion from the people who say that, but one small issue: why did we started to have an evolution that goes up and it gets better, right? When microorganisms go into fucking T-Rex and then go down, motherfucker, we turn into fucking stupid.
Apollo, why is there?
Right.
Apollo.
And then it's like, why did we stop? Like for instance, like,
why is there P right there?
From apes, then
What is that?
Like, kind of like, why are the apes not developing? Why are they not having? Why did we start and then stop at a certain point? They just didn't really like ever start ever. They're apes and they stay there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It just doesn't make sense. But we have noticed some things in Japan before, and like certain primates, especially chimpanzees, they use tools now. And I mean, like, use them like spears.
What?
Like they use straight up tools like spears. Fucking, they use these little sticks that get fucking certain little bugs out of little tiny crevices. They use these little sticks and it helps them get bugs out of like trees.
Yeah, but like that's just being smart and passing on the information to the others, right?
But weaponry, they use weapons, dog. They get spears and they can basically what's the word? They can create spears and they can use weaponry, dude. Like that's not normal. But they do that now, like because they're just getting better.
But it's not human the evolution, like
but they're not
body
like
evolution. Yeah, that's
You're
not
right,
body
you're right.
evolution. That's brain evolution. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly,
they're getting
exactly.
smarter,
I agree
which
with
is
that.
normal.
It's not. Yeah, you're right. That is normal.
But yeah, I'm just talking about like how does like organisms like these cells know how to like why did they ever like get better, right? Like we turn into fucking big fucking muscle zombies and then just like turn down to these fucking weak asses like us right now. Like
I know,
why
right?
did the cells do that? It doesn't make sense.
I don't think I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That's. It's gotta be.
Especially
It's
listen,
also your
especially
environment,
in a life where fucking tigers live, elephants live, and all the fucking threat that kills us, and we started to go down. Like it doesn't make sense.
Right. No, that's true though. Like, but you know, it's also like that's where we use like we're supposed to use our brain. Our brains are so like our brains are actually the most advanced. Obviously, we are the most advanced being by far as like knowledge goes and being able to change
Some
our
people,
environment.
some people say camels are fucking smarter than monkeys, which are not. They're just like they just react better and have like more logic into some
You could
things.
say all of that shit as much as you want, but like the that a human has, the
Big
knowledge,
back,
the
big
capacity
back.
that it has,
Look at him.
compared to a fucking big bag. It's you can't be touched. Like we are just we are a greater being as far as the knowledge goes. Like they're not going to like
But then we
be
have
on
a
top.
problem, like we're still weak. Like, if you think about this, people
Yeah,
say
in a
cicadas
sense
get
of
very fucking very aggressive and towards a simple like a certain race or a species. Imagine
but
just those little fuckers just go in and start eating flesh. What are we gonna do about it? AR? Those
I'll
fucking
tell you what.
bullets? Nuke us all?
We're about as weak as we want to be because whenever shit really comes to storm, bro, there's not a camel on this planet that can fucking create a nuclear bomb. Okay, and there is not a fucking monkey on this planet that can learn how to make a fucking AK-47. And
So we're gonna be the ones of our own destruction.
you see what I'm saying? So it's like, and if they can use it, that's great, pull a trigger, but learn how to fucking load all that shit, learn how to fucking take it apart when it gets jammed, whenever it gets old and rusty because it's been water worn, learn how to fucking preserve it, understand that the weapon is only as good
But
as,
then
learn how to
but then
aim.
they have an ape sent to space to fucking operate the whole fucking
Yeah,
machinery.
that's just
Like,
retarded. I don't know, that's crazy, that's just a button stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's buttons, buddy. No, but that's the thing about an ape. Listen though, that's the thing about an ape is that that's the thing. It's the closest related relative to us. Like one of the closest ones that we can get is an ape. And guess what? They are extremely adaptive and can be very smart if they are introduced to a certain lifestyle early on. If an ape is just living an ape lifestyle for fucking 5 years, and then you try to teach that ape to be a fucking an ape that can fucking understand certain buttonry and certain sciences within a spacecraft, it's way different, because now you get an ape that's like accustomed to a different type of reality.
but listen, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Imagine we get some amount of apes and then making them born and live with our lives early on, breed them with each other, and then making them our slaves in the future. What do you think?
See, the thing, okay, but the thing is, it's a good theory, but breeding, the thing about it, you can't breed submission into these animals. Like,
Fuck it, we do it though.
you can, oh my, he said fuck it. Yeah, you're right, well done. Let's do it, let's enslave the monkeys. No, but chimpanzees, they're, like, once they get, honestly, they don't have to be very open to tear you apart, like,
Oh wait,
even,
that
like,
sounds very
babies.
bad, bro. Wait, that sounds very bad. What the fuck is said?
Dude.
Okay, listen. Okay, wait. So, bro, I'm not American though. Hold on. Wait, what?
What do you mean you're not American? You're fucking American as
Wait.
you get.
Well, you think Germans can't be racist?
I mean, we fucking
You guys are
we
fucking
took the
racist.
fucking racism to the next level in fucking
Yeah, you did
1925.
with your
So.
little gas chambers. I heard that they were, dude. Why have I been hearing that they're fake as fuck? Like, I heard that there are some people out there that actually believe that the gas chamber never existed and that they didn't actually, gas chambers didn't actually exist. But that's bullshit, right? Because there's like actual evidence of those things.
No, there is, yeah, sadly.
Sadly. I mean, yeah, truly.
Yeah, I mean, sadly is more that they fucking existed.
Oh yeah.
But it didn't exist, bro. The thing is, what they don't talk about is the gas chambers. There were not as much gas chambers as fucking bullet cells. They say
Yeah.
it's just basically putting so many humans in the same cell and then shooting guns through them till they all fucking die.
Yeah.
That's even
that's
worse.
fucking crazy. Well, I mean, that's nothing compared to like what they, you know, like kind of how they discredited all the Jewish remains. Like, remember what they were doing to the remains, like making them into fucking roofs, and they made them into fucking furniture, and they put like there was, I mean, these fucking, I mean, and Hitler was like all for it. I mean, they made fucking lamps and out of the teeth of the Jewish people and their skin of it. Like
God. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. Like, I'm really not one of them. Swear to God. Wait, where do you go? What? Ah, you're back, okay.
Thing died.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, oh shit, the people here. But yeah, no, I mean, honestly though. Fuck.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
This nigga's name is
Boston
Isaac
Scott on the
Ball.
return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Oh my God.
Still going. How about this? DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 81 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Berrios now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably
Bro, not
should
even
have
15
taken a
seconds
knee
into
as
the
he
game,
only
this
gets
motherfucker
out
hits
to
a
the
fucking
16-yard
touchdown.
line. two in. The Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage.
Oh no.
Free, and it's 2nd down.
I just logged into my old Call of Duty mobile account, bro. My name is fucked up. What?
They expected it and got there and popped it free.
My name is fucked up, bro.
On the
What?
ground, this is Devon Achane. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Bro, do you know what my name is on fucking Call of Duty mobile? It's like R-A and then space C / P and then space and then E-S-T.
That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know I was like that back then. What the fuck? Bro, it was 6 years ago or something. Alright, chill. It was like, I don't know. Okay, listen, bro. It's probably a joke. It's kind of weird, right? Why did I not get banned though? What the fuck?
And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out. I
How
think
did
you
I not get
if you
banned?
get down 2 scores, could be an entire
No!
That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Get the fuck down.
Return as he brings
This game
us
is
all the way
fucking
back to the
fucked.
25-yard line. Smith
down.
catches left side. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. No signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Gainwell is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
What, Mom?
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll let this go deep.
Oh my God.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there. And it
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A run straight ahead.
But listen though,
and he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Okay, but why do women belong in the kitchen when it's called cooking and not cooking?
For the guy carrying the ball.
And look at this, it's a fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
Yeah, my reaction as well. Like,
this guy's already hit 2 touchdowns on me, and then he fucking fumbles me and gets another one, dude.
Starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
Fucking suck at this fucking game.
well, you've been playing it for what?
Long time.
I'm talking.
You're just making it easier for them by giving
Wait,
them
what do you
extra
mean one time?
opportunities.
A long time.
Well then, I'm happy to break it to you that you're fucking shit at the game.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
Apollo, stop!
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but this offense hasn't been able to generate anything. You feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Yes, dude.
Caught by his receiver, Hill. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Yo, it's good.
Dude, I spilled my fucking energy. I'm so pissed, and I'm now in a fucking Overwatch game. It's gonna take too fucking long, bro. I don't want this shit, bro.
They'll wind up getting
8 picks for the low.
And they'll be
For the
faced
free.
with a 3rd and inches.
Shit.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
All I ask is a valid reaction and a good emoji.
Good shit, Mickey.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 3rd and 8. They'll throw now on the final play. A quick throw there is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shouldn't be.
I don't know.
Oh, that's. He's got like. He's only got like 5 yards. There it is.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Berrios now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back...
Yes!
Right now.
Go! Oh my God!
From a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. And the Dolphins come
79 yards.
and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And here comes Berrios. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but when he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Swift. And a short gain down to about the 33. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh my God, you could have caught that, you stupid bitch.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their
Zen, can you
own
give
end
me the
zone. Goalpost right
healing
behind
ball,
them. They
please?
had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, Tua. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Tua going to change the play. Eagle pressure,
what
too
the
much this
fuck?
time. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down. In motion, the tight end. Swift going to try up the middle. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. In motion right is Brown. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the
Put my
edge,
whole
you're
energy on the ball.
expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught, and he is going to have an Eagles first down. Is there a 3rd down conversion? And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
no doubt about it, if there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
I hate it when fucking energy fucking dries on the fucking ground, you know, it's sticky.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And stinky and sticky.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to look at nothing on the scoreboard. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. 110 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back at their own 17. After the turnover, it's Tua.
Let's
Completes it to
go.
the tight end Smythe. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Tua gonna throw.
Want to get in the fucking game, right, you moron?
Interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick.
Every time I try to throw it to this dumbass and he fucking intercepts it.
Yard line in enemy territory. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
Hurts fumbles it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On second down, Swift. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A tough spot here.
Hold on, I can't really hear you. This game's loud. We got 30 seconds left in the last quarter.
What are you playing?
Madden.
Throwing his Hurts.
Oh.
Catch the ball.
Complete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple
Getting
defenders.
fucking spanked, bro.
Look at this.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
2nd and 10. Now Hurts on the option right. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.
This game's fucking dog shit. I'm gonna go smoke, dude. Why is Jackson and Mickey muted?
I was just, not trying to make you hear all the rough
I couldn't hear you at all, bro. That game was so loud. That game was so loud. I keep getting my fucking ass handed to me, bro. I played against somebody, bro. It was 56 to